Gita Jayanti actually means the birth of Bhagavad Gita. The Bhagavad Gita appeared in this world when Krishna spoke it to Arjuna. And Bhagavad Gita is actually the essence of the entire Vedic wisdom. The Vedic wisdom flows in two streams predominantly. One is through the stream of Upanishad and the other is the Puran. And Bhagavad Gita is the essence of all the Upanishads. Sarva Upanishado Gabo Dogdha Gopala Nandana. All the Upanishads have been compared to a cow, and Krishna is the cowherd boy who milked that cow. And the cow gives milk for the sake of the calf, but actually the human beings drink that milk. The objective is actually to provide food for human beings. That's the purpose of the milk. So similarly, Upanishads that have been compared to a cow, and Krishna milked that cow, making Arjuna the preliminary objective, but actually that is for the benefit of everybody. Vatsa Partha. In this arrangement, Krishna made Arjuna the calf, and the milk is Gita Upanishad. And who drinks that milk? Sudhir Bhokta. Those who are endowed with very advanced intelligence, they drink this milk, like Bhagavad Gita. Vatsa Partha Sudhir Bhokta Dugdhang Gitamritam Mahat. And that milk is the nectar of Bhagavad Gita. Yes, it is nectar. Why it is nectar? Because it shows us the way to immortality. The Sanskrit word for nectar is amrit. And the word amrit means amrit. Mrit means death, and a means negation of death. So negation of death, that means no more death. Death is destroyed. No more death. And how we are getting this immortality? With proper knowledge. It is not that something like a liquid that we drink and then we get immortality. Yes, there is a nectar like that, where the demigods actually take advantage of. They drink that nectar. But that nectar gives immortality or so-called immortality to the body. But the body is not going to last forever, although it gets a long duration of life. But this is the permanent nectar that Bhagavad Gita is giving. And this nectar is coming in the form of knowledge. And what is the knowledge? The knowledge is about our spiritual identity. When we get to recognize that we are not this body, but we are spirit souls. And this body is perishable. When the body dies, the death is actually to the body. But the soul never dies. Rather, when the soul leaves the body dies. So death is to the body, but this body is not our real identity. Real identity is the spirit soul. And the soul never dies. So we are spiritual beings and we never die. That is our constitutional position. We all are immortal to begin with. But because of our misidentification with this body, that we think that we die when the body dies. So that is the nectar that Bhagavad Gita is giving us. the nectar that is provided out of knowledge. So this knowledge is giving us immortality, real immortality. And this knowledge is not only extending the duration of this body, but this knowledge is situating us in our spiritual identity and enabling us to go back to the spiritual world and jadgatvana nivartante. Going there, we never come back to this world. This is the world of death. Sanskrit word for this world is martaloka or mrittuloka, the world of death, the region of death. Everyone here is subjected to death. Whereas that world is the world of immortality, or there is no death in that world, in the spiritual world. Nobody dies there because the spirit soul never dies. So that is why this knowledge of Bhagavad Gita is so important. Everybody wants to become immortal, and we have this nectar that gives us immortality, gives everybody immortality. It's just a matter of accepting it, understanding it, and leading one's life according to that understanding. So, in this way, Krishna created such a wonderful opportunity for this world by giving this nectar of Bhagavad Gita, which is the essence of all the Vedic wisdom. Vedic wisdom is not the wisdom of this world. Vedic wisdom came from the spiritual world. The Vedas came from the spiritual world, this knowledge. And this is the essence of that knowledge. The purpose of that knowledge is to take us out of this material nature back to the spiritual world, back to Godhead. And that is why it's so important that we all celebrate this with the proper way, not just having some festival or something, but distributing this knowledge to others. And of course, before we distribute, we have to accept it ourselves. We accept this knowledge, and in order to celebrate this wisdom, celebrate this opportunity, celebrate this occasion, we give it out to everybody else. That come, take it. So let us celebrate the birthday of Bhagavad Gita by giving it to everybody and showing them the way to immortality. Thank you very much. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Gaur Premanande Hari Hari Gaur.